Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft March of the Machine. The last two drafts were my one winners, right? Let's try and break that trend, shall we? Go for a zero, haha. Oh, this is a great card, isn't it? It's like, I mean, I don't know. It's very expensive, but it's like the card that wins the game for black decks. Um, Especially blue black. Gosh, Preening Champion also very good. Let's see if Draft Sim agrees that this is actually good. Like, I see people playing it. Yes, it says it's great. Okay, cool. I think Preening Champion is second choice. Third choice. I mean, I don't know. Probably Seraph of New Capenna over the Portent Tracker, right? But anyway, I'll take Breach the Multiverse. Never had this one before. When you play with the bots, you don't get a lot of rares because they pick the rares most of the time, even if it doesn't fit very well into their deck. Interesting. I mean, there's a Vanquish the Weak here, but I like Oracle of Tragedy is really good. Invasion of Belanon, I mean, it is a good card. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be an Oracle, right? Just try to push into the... Yeah, Draft Sim agrees Oracle of Tragedy is better than Vanquish. Like, these two cards fit beautifully into a Dimir deck. And they're both good. So let's go for it. Love seeing the Strobe Knight. Shocked to see Marshal of Zhalfir? I mean, I guess, I don't know. This is only pick 3. 2 rares were taken out of the pack, so all the uncommons are left, I guess. But it's really good. So is Strobe Knight, though, and then I don't have to, like, play blue and white. Out of curiosity, what's Draft Sim think about... so Strobe Knight is, like, 1/40th, and the Marshal is 40... Did I say 40th? It's 1/40th. Marshal of Zhalfir is 48th. It says, as first picks. I think I'm just going to take the Strobe Knight, though. Like, it's a worse card, but it's still quite good. And it's a little awkward if I, like, take blue-white and pass a Strobe Knight. The guy on my left is going to be like, oh boy, a Strobe Knight. And then, like, want to be playing Knights, which is what I want to be doing. If I just take this, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind not playing Knights. I can just play this and in a blue-black deck. So, I mean, Phyrexian Awakening is good also, but I mean, and also so is Angelic Intervention. But I'll take the Strobe Knight. Perfectly happy to see it. Cryptomancer's probably great. Stormclaw Rager is great. Temporal Cleansing. I feel like I'm supposed to like this more than I do. I'll take a Cryptomancer. Like, I don't know. Stormclaw Rager is probably the best card in the pack. But I mean, Cryptomancer is just great. And I don't think I have to take the best card in the pack if I have a plan instead. Wrath is interesting. New Capenna is interesting. You know, that Marshal Zhalfir is looking better, isn't it? It doesn't look like I'm going to be given much of a chance to play black. I think I take the Wrath. I mean, I could try the Surveyor to, like, try to cobble together a deck from blue and X and, like, splash Breach the Multiverse, but it's pretty hard to splash. I think I'll just say, you know, maybe blue-white's a little bit open. So we've seen some pretty solid white stuff and some pretty solid blue stuff. We haven't seen much in black since we took this. Let's grab a Wrath. And... I mean, Omen Hawker is great in, like, incubate decks. But it's still fine in, like, any deck because it pays for transform costs. Of your, like, guys who turn into Phyrexians. Do I have any examples of those lying around? Presumably not. I'm a little tempted to, like, take the Billy Rider because white seems pretty open and this is a knight. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I mean, I don't know. Seraph of New Capenna is a good card. But not that good, I think. That is not a knight. There's a blue-black land. Doesn't seem like it's going to work out, though. I'll just take this kind of okay knight. Any chance we wheel the Marshal of Zhalfir, do you think? I doubt it. Could have a Yargle if we want, though. You know, Inspired, you know, Blue-White Knights goes pretty wide. Inspired Charge might be playable. We actually wield the intervention. That's exciting. Another intervention or another Cryptomancer. Both great. I think I'll take the intervention. It's a very similar effect, right? 2 mana instant that gives something a 1/1 counter and like lets it dodge a single ability. But this does even, you know, this leaves behind an 0/1 body that's hexproof. But this does more. This lets it like win combat or dodge an ability, or perhaps both. So I think I'm much happier to have intervention than Cryptomancer if I'm running both blue and white. Which it seems like I am. Do I need a third intervention? It seems like kind of a lot. Core Halberd might just be good. It's an okay equipment. It's not like the thing that blue-white is trying to do, but it's fine. This isn't a knight, so I'll just take the equipment. I guess if I'm somehow running green, fixing will be a priority for me. Okay. Oh my god. Shouldered too, huh? Maybe I just have to force black. Like, I should get a lot of it this pack because Lefty wasn't getting any last pack. Maybe this can just be the pack I get all my black cards from. I could cut the halberds. I don't know. Maybe I could wind up in black-white. We saw blue cards fairly early in the first pack, but they ran dry after a bit. Maybe it's supposed to be black-white. I don't know. Anyway, Shouldered, so 5 mana, 4/5 Menace. I think this is like top 5 cards in the pack, in the set. Is that right? No. The Shouldered Whispering one is number 4. But Shouldered is number 12. Like, it's very good. So this is one of the Praetors with this exile ability. 5 mana, 4/5 Menace. ETB, opponents sacrifice a non-token creature or planeswalker. For 2 mana, exile Shouldered, then return it. But only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. So it fits in this, like, blue-black mill theme, right? For each opponent, destroy a creature or planeswalker they control. Each opponent discards 3, then mills 3. Then all creatures from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control, and you get Shouldered back. I mean, okay, here we go. I'm taking the Shouldered. I'm putting this back in. Invasion of Chandalar. Phyrexian Censor, Gift of Completion. I guess the Gift of Completion, because I don't really know what my other color is. Blue and white are both, like, sort of open? I don't know. White is pretty open. Maybe I should still focus on just trying to splash these 2 double black cards somehow. Because Phyrexian Censor is still pretty good. I don't know if, like, Gift of Completion is that great. On the other hand, like, these cards go best in blue-black. I don't have anything to make opponents mill yet, so it might be hard to put that together. I just don't know. Difficult draft. I'm not totally sure about white or blue. I think I'm just going to take a black card. I really want to try to run this stuff. And this is my pack to grab as much black as I can. Like a Vanquish the Weak. Or Halo Charged Scab, mill the opponent a little. But I think it's got to be Vanquish. Well, no, I have to decide. Am I going to try and run, like, mostly blue-white but splash these 2 cards? Or am I going to run an actual black deck? I think I need to run black as one of my 2 main colors if I want to play both of these, which I do. So I'm taking a Vanquish. Oh, man, really? I want to play blue and white, too. That's all right. I think I could just take Flitting Gorilla. Each player mills 2 cards. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? And it has this graveyard recursion ability. This, I mean, even if I could guarantee, like, yes, if I could guarantee an opponent had 8 or more cards in their graveyard, a 2-mana 2/3 unblockable would be pretty cool. But I can't really guarantee that. A 3-mana 1/4 Vigilance with a really expensive loot effect doesn't seem that great. I think I want the Meeting of Minds. I don't know. Tough draft. I would prioritize fixing a lot. Like, Flywheel Racer is great. But, like, maybe just Swamp Cycling, right? Oracle of Tragedy, also a great card. I hate that I have to, like, even consider taking a Swamp Cycler over taking Oracle of Tragedy. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can I'll just take the Oracle of Tragedy. Just, like, do what you want to do and assume good things will happen to you. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just assume I can put together enough Dimir shit to make this all come together somehow. Change the equations, okay. Unseal the Necropolis, mandatory for this deck. I would take 2 of them for sure. Island Cycling? Probably just take an Ichor Drinker. Gotta have some early game, right? And this is my black pack. Analyst is pretty garbage. I don't think I'm going to take a Mirrodin Avenged. Okay, I'll just take this 2-mana Defender. I mean, I guess if I somehow were to run green... I don't know. Seems unlikely. Alright, more of this garbage. More of this garbage. I'm going to have no shortage of bad 2-drops. Atris. This is a blue-black rare, right? Yeah, it's a multiverse reprint, right? Yeah. 4 mana, 3/2 menace. ETB. Top 3 cards of my library. Opponent separates into face down and face up. I choose which one to keep and which to discard. Seems great. Blight Reaper Thallid, also a good card. Doesn't especially fit with the deck. But who cares? I don't know. I'm just going to take Atris, I guess. Let's get this white out of here. Timoret. That's what I thought I was looking at when I saw Atris. I said, oh, it's Timoret. In my head. But no, this is Timoret. Okay. I mean, sure. Oh, there's more white. Get out of here, Raph. As far as dispersal, I mean, there's also just like a blue-black land lying around. Or some removal. I think as far as dispersal is great. Does it mill them even? No. I surveil. This buys a lot of time. I'll take it. Render inert? I don't really have anything going on for that. It's cool to kill the enemy... incubate tokens once they've animated them, but that's a big expense for the effect. I'm inclined to just take a Swamp Cycler, like... I don't know. Do I want, like, you look at these cards, right? And I say this every time I draft. If the only thing you want them for is to be a swamp, you should just run a swamp. This is worse than a swamp if all you want is swamps. It's good if you sometimes want a 7-mana 5/5 backup 2 menace, right? Because you can cast it as that if you don't need the swamp anymore. Actually, that's not 100% true now that I think about it. I've said it a lot. It's like a more expensive swamp, but it's a more expensive swamp with a side effect. The side effect being it goes into your graveyard, which can occasionally matter, right? If you have Unsealed Necropolis to fetch this back up, you can use it as a swamp early game and then this menace thing late game, right? As a spell. How am I doing for removal? I have that one Vanquish. Dispersal to stall, but that's about it, right? How am I doing for creatures? Doing okay. I feel like Failed Conversion might be good here. Yeah, okay. It's expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'm just supposed to take this thing, actually. Not an inspiring card by any means. But it is, a creature that I can cast on 3. Of which I currently have 2 others. It would be nice to have more than that. I think I'm supposed to just take a creature. Berserker. Haven't seen that offered to me in a while. But I think it's a Vanquish the Weak, right? I don't know. This is pretty cool. It's just like a 1-mana 0/1 that puts a counter on something and then it cycles itself, right? So it's kind of like, in some ways, a 2-mana, or a card that like has cycling on it, with the cycling cost being 1 and a black. And it says, oh, when you cycle this, put a 1/1 counter on something. It's not really that, of course, but if that card existed, it would be pretty good, right? And this is that, but like, oh, it's more flexible. Well, also less flexible. Because cycling you can do at instant speed, so the counter would be a big combat trick in that case. But even if you couldn't do it, well, actually, the fact that cycling is instant is a big deal. This is like it's like cycling you have to make a down payment on at sorcery speed. You pay 1, you get this guy out, you get your counter, and then later you can pay 1 to cycle it at instant speed. I think I'll just take the Berserker. I'm probably supposed to take Vanquish the Weak, but I don't know. I like being able to cycle stuff. Good, another Yargle in case we wanted 2. The Halo Charge Scab is looking pretty good now, right? The Flitting Gorilla, I mean, I don't know, is even better, right? It's not as much mill. No, it's the same amount of mill. I get a 3-mana 2/2 flyer instead of a 5-mana 4/4. And I get like creature recursion instead of instant recursion, which I'm pretty sure I want creature recursion. If they can kill Shoulder it and I can put it back or something, or Atris or whatever. So very happy with that Flitting Gorilla. Not a sentence I ever thought I'd hear myself say, but here we are. Disturbing Conversion, actually great now. I love the milling effect. And, it's just sort of okay quasi-removal. I love it. Give me another. Over Render Inert, I think. It's suddenly lighting these guys up a little bit. A weird counterspell or a sack outlet? I don't think I need more 2-mana creatures. I'll take a weird counterspell. Still don't want Mirrodin Avenged. Okay, you got me. I'll take a I'll take a Render Inert, I guess. Hey, a swamp for good luck. Okay, well, I spent some time in the middle of... Was it pack... It was pack 1 that I spent drafting white cards, right? I got the one big black bomb of Breach the Multiverse. And then I drafted exclusively blue-white for the rest of pack 1. And then pack 2, I said, nope, back to black. And it turned out okay. I wasted a few picks on these white cards, but I don't think I missed anything major. And I'm glad in the end I took the Strobe Knight instead of the Marshal of Zhalfir. So I have a few cards to trim. And we're about evenly split between blue and black, which doesn't super matter, but it's nice to know. Let's look at my creatures here. 7 1-drops, 4 2-drops, 2 big bombs, 2 2-drops. That seems about right. So I should probably be cutting non-creatures. I don't think I have many Phyrexians, right? Why did this mention Phyrexians? Oh, I see. Each creature becomes a Phyrexian. Well, funny. But if this resolves, I'm not winning because of the Surveil triggers. I'm winning because my board has become insane. So, like... I don't think Gift of Completion is doing that much for me. It's 2 mana, Incubate 3. Maybe it'll get to Surveil a little, which does matter a bit. But I think I can cut that. It's, you know, a 4 mana... It's a 4 mana 3/3 on layaway, which is better than a 4 mana 3/3, but not insane. So I don't think we have much going on for the Incubate synergies. Just out of curiosity, how much do I have? It says mill? Decent amount. This mills, but only on the flip side, so it doesn't help activate itself. Okay. So the 2 gorillas, the 2 disturbing conversions, and the 1 unseal. Okay, that's plenty. Get me back to creature mode, please. And let's look down here for stuff we can get rid of. I think Render Inert is on that list. I'm also not sure about 2 negates. Meeting of Minds should be pretty good. I don't know. How good is negate in... Battles are non-creature spells. Negating a battle is pretty great. And I think I have plenty of instant speed interaction to be running counter spells, right? As I've talked about, you need instant speed interaction to make counter spells good, or instant speed, not interactive, but just instant speed proactive stuff. The more instant speed proactive stuff you have, the better it is to have instant speed reaction stuff like negate. Because if you hold up mana for negate and they don't cast something you could negate, you don't want to have to waste your mana. You want to be able to do something proactive with it on their turn. If all your stuff is sorcery speed, holding up 2 mana for negate, and you don't get to cast negate, you wasted 2 mana. With instance, you can spend it. Or flash or whatever. So, like, I can cut... can I cut an Expedition Lookout? I kind of feel like they're good in this deck. It's a bad creature, but... Oh, wait, this doesn't mill. What did I find that milled? Oh, it was the Disturbing Conversions, right. So this benefits from mill, but does not itself mill. Okay, let's get rid of one of those, I guess. And 1 negate? Call it a day? Etched Familiar doesn't really fit in the deck at all. It's just like, do I want a random 3-drop more than I want like another negate? I think the answer might be no. Yeah, I'd rather be removing their stuff on 3, to be honest. I'll take another negate. This is... I don't know how good this deck is. It certainly has the capacity to do some heavy-hitting stuff at the top end. The question is whether I have enough sustain to get me there. And also, like, these Expedition Lookouts are not, like, I don't know. I just have to hope a 2/3 defender is good, because I can't count on them to be this unblockable thing. I just needed some 2-drop garbage, and I found some 2-drop garbage. And its job is to keep me alive, and that's all I can really ask for, but I don't know if it will. I suspect it will not be very good at that job. There you go. There's the art for Atris and Timuret that I'm used to from watching Cube drafts. No blocks. I don't know. I could have played the Oracle of Tragedy and been willing to trade here. I thought it would be nice to have Timuret out. I don't have a specific reason. I thought that would be cool. Let's see. What are we getting rid of here? Okay. Swamp seems fine. 4 lands is plenty. If I'd drawn a spell, I would have been like, not really willing to dump a land. I'll trade, or I'll try anyway. Sure. Vanquish the Weak doesn't work there anymore. Let's dump a counterspell. I'm trying to be proactive here. I'd like to run out Atris. I think I can just do that. I think I can. Obviously, it's legal. It's probably good. Wow. Face up Strobe Knight, huh? What the hell's in the other side? Alright, I mean, I'll take the Strobe Knight. You got me. Unseal and a land. Okay. This 2/3 is a blocker for the 2/2, maybe. Maybe I can just wait until I have even more black stuff and then it'll be safer. I'll trade Atris for this, I don't care. Or again, I'll try. I already got my Atris value. And there's a Breach the Multiverse in there somewhere, although I hope not to have to on that. What does Breach say again? Do you get the cards in your battlefield or your hand? Onto the battlefield. Unbelievable. Okay. Ooh, that's value. They're going to have some card draw. I'm going to hang on to this stuff. For 2 reasons. One, it's nice to have the Cryptomancer up, although I probably wouldn't use it. Well, I might use it if they try to kill the flyer. It's just nice to have... it's also nice to have the ability to like cast 2 spells on a future turn by keeping something cheap instead of playing it now. Okay, I'll bite. What's the plan? Oh, the plan is it's just a 2/2, huh? It was a 2/3, but that was in the past. Timuret could give me a bunch of life gain by exiling stuff, but I want their graveyard to get bigger, so I don't think that's that important. I guess I could exile from mine, but, you know, I have that Unsealed or Breach the Multiverse. I think I'm okay if this trade just goes through. I'm not going to flash out a Cryptomancer to try to win it. Am I? No. Probably should have tapped double blue, actually. Vanquish the Weak doesn't seem to be doing much in this game, does it? All their good stuff has 4 power. Okay. Guess I'll get rid of it then. Yeah, I could have dumped the island, but it seems like land is good. Oh yeah, I could sack it to draw a card. Very funny. Yeah, I have to let all that resolve. Attacking with the 0/1. Oh yeah, it's a 5/5 now, huh? That's cool. Okay, that resolves. There's suddenly a lot going on here. Or a lot of damage coming in, I should say. How would a Cryptomancer be? I could take 10 and kill this, then deal with these later. Kind of scary. Okay, so chump here. Double block that. I don't know. I guess I was supposed to Cryptomancer first, but I didn't. Wow, I have another. Okay, that's nice. Actually, Cryptomancer last lets me keep alive whichever one, or buff whichever one they don't kill. So maybe last was better. Yes, that is an instant, just checking. I think I can cast all 3 of these next turn if I want. Rude. I think I want to flash both of these out so that I can get the 2/2 Knight before it gets bounced. Because I want to cast these this turn anyway. It's no big imposition. Annoyingly, I wish they had any other creature I could target with this. Because, like, I don't need this targeted twice, and I can't target this, but I do need 2 of them on the field, I think. Top, please. I'm happy to draw that again. I can chump a 0/1. And then try to figure out a plan for killing this later. Sure. Six cards in grave. I don't care for this Vat Keeper very much. At all? It's horrible? I hate it? But, I mean, in the end, it's just a 4/4. The problem is if they get any other bigger... I mean, okay, also the draw is a problem, but if they get any big... incubate effects. So, I can't triple block to kill this, because then I'll take... Well, I could. I would have to chump something. This way they can kill 2 of these, but leave me with a 2/4. I definitely chump this, though. I mean, it doesn't matter very much, I don't think. Chump, actually, this was the right block, because making sure this chumps means I guarantee a loot. I don't want them getting any of this shit back. I don't need to look at their graveyard to know I don't want it to happen. Nice card. Did I not attack with this? I think I did. I hope so. No, I put this into play last turn. I wasn't offered the chance. Okay, I mean, if they have a buff, I'm dead. But I can't just chump this for 3 damage. I would lose. Eventually. Well, double chump and then Sheoldred to win, I guess? Or... Yeah, because I could Sheoldred and then activate, but I guess I would die. So it has to be Breach the Multiverse, maybe? No, this is going to kill me, whatever it is. Cleansing? Yeah. Pay 4 and cast Cleansing. Come on, show me you found it. Yes, okay. I mean, this wasn't a bad showing from the deck, I don't think. We did okay. I just didn't have quite enough early game. And my removal was timed awkwardly. Maybe I just made bad plays with Atris and Timuret, trading them off too early for really bad cards. Maybe I didn't have enough faith that they could grow if I let them. I don't know. Well, Timuret anyway. But I think it was right to just like, okay, yeah, you got the ETB effect of Atris. Now trade it off with the thing that's in the middle of killing you so you don't die so fast. That doesn't seem unreasonable to me. Huh. I don't know how to read those symbols, but it looks kind of shaped almost like Halo, isn't it? Capital H, capital A, L-O, a little bit, if you squint. This is fine. I have some 2-mana interaction with whatever they do, and then a 3-mana good card. Although, again, I should have... No, I didn't have to play the Swamp first this time because I couldn't draw both Timuret and a Swamp. No. I forbid it. Okay, that's fine. It's the tiniest bit tempting to wait on Ichor Drinker until I can cast it with 2 spells. I think that's fine, because it also lets me hold up Negate and a Flash Removal, which maybe I could cast on the same turn in some weird universe. Oh, just nothing. Okay, so I'm missing some life gain and some damage, but I think this deck is much more about value. So I'll be patient. Just bop them for 2, see if they can ever do anything. Nothing for 4 is a little spooky. Ah, waiting for blue. I assume I'm negating this. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm playing Atris. Does it matter whether it's pre or post combat? I don't think it does. I'll take a Swamp. If they give me a face-up Swamp, wouldn't be so bad. I mean, if they wouldn't give me just one face-up Swamp, it would probably be Swamp and something. Two islands. What the hell am I going to do with 2 islands? I'll take the other pile. It's a swamp! Gotcha! That's the pile I wanted! You thought you tricked me, but actually I wanted the swamp. I think we've got this one. I mean, we could still lose, but we're way ahead. I could play this and then, like, convoke Meeting of Minds to make another 2/2. I guess that's fine. I don't need to hold either of these up. Yes, pay in the obvious way, you weirdo. I guess I'm tapping my whole board if I do that? No, I get to keep one thing. Maybe I shouldn't have swung with the 1/1. Or no, now I have 2 2/2s to double block, of course. I mean, I think I just vanquish this. Graveyard has 3 cards in it. Let's do this first, though. Get rid of this island, see what's under it. A swamp. My breach! I don't have any way to get that back. I didn't take the Halo Charge Scab. Oh! Creature or battle, huh? I missed that part. Okay, well... They conceded, so that's nice. I didn't have lethal. Alright, sure, that was fun enough. I won the game. I didn't have lethal, though. They can animate this... And then I'm only getting in for 5? And that's if I swing all and I'm willing to have one of these get eaten. I'm only getting in for 2 if they... I don't know. Seems weird. Well, okay, a win's a win. Oh, how about my dailies, huh? It looks like I'm making progress on them, so they must be good. Yep. Black and blue spells. Actually, am I running the right balance of lands? I forget if I'm more swamps or more islands, but I'm pretty sure I should be more swamps. Right? Like, there's 14 islands, but I have a lot of double black. Is that unreasonable? I don't think it is. I mean, I guess my double black is all pretty expensive, right? It's not going to be a problem having 2 swamps in 7 lands. I'm mostly thinking of Timuret, but actually I have so much early game blue. I think it was right. There you go. That's going to show up on 17 lands as deck number 2 now. Exactly the same as deck number 1. I think that's how it's going to work. Anyway, playing against Ricardo. Oh, punished for not putting in more swamps. It's a pretty reactive hand, huh? I mean, the 3 blue spells can deal with anything they're doing, but I really need a swamp to light this stuff up. And there's only 8 in the deck, 1 in 5. I think I mulligan. That hand was okay. This hand is definitely better. Put the island back in case I draw Timuret, I guess. That hand, I don't know if I would say it was okay. It was a risky hand that could have turned out great. But could have also been kind of a disaster. This hand is guaranteed to be at least okay. Well, that's not a good outcome. It would sure be nice if I had that... disturbing conversion to shrink this. Oh Jesus, what the fuck? Who can beat this? These are the 3 cards you want on 1, 2, and 3 in the green-white deck. If I let them put counters on things, they're just gonna tear my face off. I have to let this in. Very funny. What's next? The invasion of Moag is what they want on 4, I think? No, no invasion of Moag, those suckers. You can't. You haven't won yet. SRAM. Huh, wouldn't have guessed. But okay. I mean, I could cast this at sorcery speed and see if I draw a 1-mana black card, but I don't think I should. I should hold up my interaction. Backup is horrible. It's like the end of the game. Yeah? Nothing I can do about it. Okay, well, they're tapped out, so this at least is going to work. But it's not exactly good news. And I get them to trade their Brawler for a not very good card. Oh, I should have thought about where I was putting the counter, actually. Maybe the flyer was too greedy and I could have put it here, made them choose between a 2-4 or a 2-3 flyer. What would I be able to top deck? Nothing? Well, yeah, creature or battle. Okay, so decline, I guess. Atris is good. I'm happy to take lands, honestly. I'll take this pile, I guess. The one with all the cards in it? I'm not sure what happened there. Atris ETB, draw 3, but your opponent gets to see what they are? Still seems good. I don't think they know what this card is. Oh, no. Well, actually, I don't know. They're almost out of cards. I don't care about them having lands. The problem is that, like, when you flip this battle, they get a 4-4. But right now, they don't have great attacks. I'll block with Atris. That's fine. I can actually bounce the Kami with Dispersal. Yes, good tap. That's sort of a good one right now, isn't it? What I really want to cast is Unseal the Necropolis to get Atris back, right? This is a sorcery, I assume? Yeah. I was hoping I'd draw a land. Okay, let's dump this junk creature, I guess. The problem is I just don't have much in the way of blocks. My only block is the ability to bounce their creature. In which case I can't cast much else this turn. Maybe I do want this. Maybe I just have to give up on... Oh, I have 2 negates. Okay, let's get rid of 1. I didn't realize those were the same card. I'm gonna run this out there. So they can threaten to block things other than the Kami. They know I have Dispersal. Wow. That's big. That resolves. I can't allow this. Okay, I think I'm now happy enough to trade with that, I think. Or to kill it. Because I don't want them making progress on getting a 4-4. The counters I can sort of deal with Dispersal, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. 1 damage to this doesn't matter that much. You can have it. I wish I had a 0-2 I could like block with, but I don't. I could trade here and at least get something into my graveyard as well. Sure. Timoret's cool. Although he is just a 2-2, I guess. Two seems pretty good right now. They know I have Dispersal. It's face up. The 3 counters there are cool, but I don't think they should have done it right now. I really want some lands. This puts a counter and draw. I mean, I think I want these too. I can wait on the lands, I guess. All right. I mean, I'm hanging on against this deck that had the perfect turns 1 through 3. They haven't really played well since then. Okay, land's good. Land's good. I think I main phase this. What 2 creatures do I want? Presumably they're black, right? 17 cards in my deck. How many in theirs? 20? Okay. Ah, right. I want Atris for sure. Could take Timoret. How much black do I have on the board? Not that much. Shouldered would be nice, I guess. Casting this at instant speed so I can... Oh, there go my lands, huh? So that I can cast the spells I draw. I think another flyer to start getting in some flying damage would be nice. Plus it's something I can cast this turn for the draw. Not the draw, the 2-2. Okay. Each player milling 10 cards looks kind of dangerous at the moment. Especially, but if I play Atris and then breach the Necropolis, I just breach the multiverse, I just die. What do you get when you activate Sheoldred anyway? Let me actually look this up out of game. Sheoldred. I have to look it up here, huh? Sheoldred, set mom. When you flip it, first I get to destroy a creature or planeswalker they control. Then they each discard 3, then mill. Then I get everything. I mean, I think I can cast this. I can kill them in 3 turns after breaching the multiverse, I think. Atris I shouldn't have taken, though. I'll take a Sheoldred. And... another flyer? Ah, if these die, I get to shuffle stuff back in. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I can just start swinging with those. Opponent has rage quit. Game over.exe. Alright, I guess I'll be back with you when the timer runs out or they decide to do something. They're back! They sacked the Dune Shaper. Oh, we can leave full control now. Another gorilla. Dispersal seems good. Actually, Breach the Multiverse just wins? I guess? Oh, choose up to 4. Alright, unseal 2. Why not? Because I'll mill them out before I mill out. As long as I do it, you know, when they're the next one to draw a card. Each player mills. Okay, so this... is a 4/5. Activate only as a sorcery. So I can't just swing with this and then sack. Okay, let's activate it. Oh, I get to pick. Up to 1. I don't know. This one? Anyway, you can see why I was so, like, when I opened Sheoldred and Breach the Multiverse, I was like, I have to run black. Because getting Breach the Multiverse to play Sheoldred is kind of insane. 0/1's not very impressive, but I guess I'll swing with it anyway. You can have your Invasion of Zendikar, I guess. I shouldn't have let them, but it's gonna be fine. Oh, that's pretty big. Well, you're dead now. Either to Sheoldred or to just attacks. So this mills them out, and then I can just pass to their turn, or I could swing all and kill them. Well, I'm quite pleased. Like, yes, at the end, once we made it to the middle game, it felt like a formality to finish killing them. But it was not at all a given that we would get to the mid game with that crazy strong opener that they had. It helped that they gave me 3 cards with Atris. Can't really count on that happening every time. Drew Donut. Oh, I would like to draw Donut on occasion. This is good enough. It has some 2-mana stuff, including, importantly, both creatures and draw. I would like a swamp. I would very badly like a swamp. Spursyl's very good. Let's say I can't really hold up Negate very well. I need more early game stuff. Creatures. Really need to hit any land, but, you know, swamp would be best. Okay. Swing? Block? I'll trade. Gimme. I assume they don't want to. Okay. Swamp! We did it. Pass? Pretty sure pass. Let's see what the plan is here. I'll probably vanquish something. Maybe if they buff the 4/3, I'll bounce that, or use this on it or something. I don't know. Give me more lands, please. Too bad I didn't keep the negate, but that's alright. I don't think this thing's that big a deal. Resolves. No attacks. Well, might just cast nothing here. I don't think vanquishing the 1/1 Death Toucher is that great, but, you know, I mean, I don't know. It would be nice for them to waste some mana on it, but I also don't want to waste my own mana here. It might be hard to cast Vanquish the Weak in the future. I'll just go for it. Sad, but what can you do? Do I care about this? Not really. Resolves. Okay. I don't think I need to cast this. Really do need a land, though, especially a swamp. Opponent's on 6 lands. They're probably saying I'd like a few less lands, which is fair enough. Oof. Happy that that's drawing some removal. It's not really a premium card. Yes, yes! Give me all the lands. Alright, I'll counter it now. My mana is spoken for the next few turns. Oh, except they don't really want to play Atris when I know there's an island on top, do I? Well, I mean, it would be kind of like if there's no islands face up, then I'll know the face down card is an island. It seems okay. It is a little weird though. I wonder if the game even tells them which one is my top card. It might sort them when it offers, so they don't know which one I have information about. But they know I've been dying for lands, so they'll probably know I wanted a land. I'll take the 2 islands, thanks. Losing the Cryptomancer, fair enough. They apparently did not know that I wanted lands. Because they could have given me 1 island and 2 face down, I'd keep the island. Three cards in grave. Ooh, they get the battle, huh? Alright, that's exciting. 4 cards in grave. Ooh. Beat stick for the 4/3, huh? Okay. Now we're talking. Well, I mean, I guess I'll double trade. It's kind of sad. I don't know. I don't really have to, right? I can just, like, Disturbing Conversion this next turn and play Sheoldred. Yeah, I mean, I guess I let it hit me. I don't like it. Not Sheoldred, Timuret. I don't think they need the treasure very much. I think I can live without the 5 life. I should play this at the beginning of combat, actually. Once they've bypassed their chance to re-equip. I think it would give me a stop here anyway, but just in case. We are in combat, right? Yes. I don't know. I don't know how to get this fucking stop. That's like, yes. I don't know how to turn off the stop at this point. So, okay. Go to attacks. Hopefully this kills. It's only 1 prowess, right? But if they can kill Atris, they get through. Presumably they can kill Atris, right? I'll just jump a 1/3. I wish 6 were 8. I also wish they didn't have this 2/3 to just -2/3 to just sack. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have played Sheoldred a turn earlier. They would have just sacked this, and then I'd have my removal for something more threatening. Yeah, I just forgot about the ETB effect here. Bad player. Bad player makes bad play. More news at 11. So 7 damage. I mean, They can't block because then Sheoldred is online. But they don't care that much about 5 damage, I don't think. So they're gonna, like, I think I just need to have blockers. But if they use a combat trick to kill one of these, then Sheoldred will be online, right? I guess the problem is they can shoot Sheoldred. Well, they're not going to. Yeah. Kind of feel like they should have done that and also attacked with the 5/5. Not sure what's up there. Getting Sheoldred back would be bananas, right? Can I live if I try to do that? I think so. And then next turn I can play Sheoldred and immediately activate Sheoldred? I will attempt a double block if they swing with the 4/4. They will not. Very good. My deck is still big enough. I'm not too concerned. Any, like, burn spell is lethal, of course. They're going to start turning treasures into incubate tokens. It's all very exciting. Resolves. Yeah. I want Sheoldred back. What else do I need? Xerix is interesting. Cryptomancer to save Sheoldred. Sheoldred's gonna be exiled though. Is that a cost? No, it's an effect. Interesting. So if they respond to it by destroying Sheoldred, then Sheoldred doesn't get to be exiled. I think I want a flyer. Do I? Yeah. Yeah, resolves. They can make a 2/2 if they sack all their treasures. Or a 3/3, I guess, and then sack that. They don't seem to be doing that for some reason. Weird. Oh, it's 4 in a black. It's such small text, I thought it said 1 in a black. That's a little scary. I could definitely die. Ugh. Okay, I definitely could die. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, see you later. I mean, I don't know. This is... So, like, I could have kept up 2 mana to, like, either flip the Incubate or negate. But if I negate this, I don't have enough blockers. Like, I need actually to develop a creature and have nothing bad happen to me. Alright, well, I mean, that's sad news. Let's kill this. I guess. Pretty good card in this specific situation, the Furnace Rains. So I guess I was supposed to take the Cryptomancer because I could have actually used the Cryptomancer to chump and save Sheoldred. As it turns out, right? I was thinking, oh yeah, I want to protect it, but I was like, oh, but it only costs 1 in a black to flip. If they try to kill it, I'll just flip it. I didn't realize it was 4 in a black, and that... Knowing that would influence my decision about whether to take the Strobe Knight, which I didn't play, or the Cryptomancer, which I could have played. And it actually would have been insane. I might have lived. If I was living through the turn, I might have won the game. But I haven't done the math. Maybe I would just definitely lose the game. I don't know. This is fine. I have a Strobe Knight and a Sheoldred. What more could you ask for? You know, I have a 2-mana creature, but obviously you don't just run this out as a 2-2 or a 1-2. I also have this to like start the Sheoldred going, which is nice. Running out Sheoldred like when it can't be flipped is not so great. Love that, by the way. But I guess it's still great, and then I can just unseal. So I need to hold unseal until I've resolved Sheoldred and then pick Sheoldred back up. Okay, blue-black mirror. Dimir mirror. Sounds demented to say that it's a Dimir mirror. Dimir mirror. But that's what it is. I don't really need this many islands. I do need all my other cards. Like, there's nothing I can do for 4 mana that doesn't involve a second black. So let's get this out of here. I mean, eventually for like 5 mana I could like cast both of these or something, but that's not an exciting turn anyway. That's pretty cool. Actually, should I have Swan here? Looks kind of transparent, doesn't it? They're not going to block it. I guess I might as well get the damage in. It just looks so much like a combat trick. But actually, I'm just happy to have this thing die if they call my bluff. There's my second swamp. I don't really have a plan to deal with this. Whatever they're going to do, I guess I'm negating it? They're looking around at a lot of stuff. Oh, I can't negate that. Okay. This doesn't seem fair. Come on. Play fair. All I need is a swamp, or a land, and I'm actually doing okay. Although not great. Fuck, a counterspell? Are you kidding me? What the hell am I supposed to do with a counterspell, man? I'm just dead in the air in like 2 turns. I don't actually want Tymaret to die. I know I'm bluffing a combat trick and they'd probably let it in, but... Could I kill my own creature somehow? No? It's goddamn Zephyr-Singer. Just winning the game all by itself. And I have cards that win the game all by itself, but I don't get to cast them. Well, I mean, I did do this to myself, didn't I? I don't have a spell I could cast for 4 mana that doesn't involve a 3rd island, but there is one for 5. Right here. So I guess I lost this game all on my own. By discarding that island instead of, say, a Cryptomancer. I just figured by the time I had 5... I could play 5 lands, I'd have found a 5th, but that's pretty stupid thinking, given how few lands I had. Even if I can resolve Shouldered at this point, I'm pretty toast. Lives for a turn, I guess. I should have swung first and seen if they'd let me kill it. No, I don't want to top any creatures or battles. Okay, well, I guess I'll show them. Take that. And then concede. Yeah, I mean, I think it's not unreasonable to say that I cost myself this game a little bit. I mean, I don't think resolving Shoulder to turn earlier was going to win. Like, yeah, they would have had to sack a flyer at a time when I had 7 health, 7 life. But I can't make Shoulder die again. Like, I can't make Shoulder die to cast it again. I can't transform it. Like, it's just a 4/5 menace, and they just finish killing me in the air. What did I counter again? Order of the Mirror. Yeah. I mean, not the greatest counterspell, but they already had the 2 creatures on the board that were going to kill me. This is just like, oh, yeah, Zephyr-Singer on 3. Pretty good. Can't... I mean, I don't know. If my deck had like... If I'd drawn Vanquish the Weak a lot sooner, I could have gotten there, maybe. I would need another way to deal with their flyer, but maybe I could have found one. I don't know. They just had so many. Well, I'm kind of sad with how this deck turned out. I feel like it was not a bad deck. It had a lot of value, and, you know, the early game is not bad either, I think. I had a decent amount of like flyers as well. Not a huge number. But they killed the one I had, and also Zephyr Singer just like laughs at all those 2/2 flyers, right? Sad. Alright, well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.